Oh, titties. Hi, everybody. My name is Mr. Jellyfish, and welcome to another episode of the goddamn Grisaia. Okay, we're not gonna do that right now, but he will return in Endgame. Anyway, hey, hi-ho, and howdy, everyone. My name is Did I feel like I already made that joke about Mr. Jellyfish. I feel like I did make that joke already. Anyway, point is, hey, guys, good to see you again. My name is Shannon L. Schnook, and not, in fact, Mr. Jellyfish. That's this guy over here. He's just a little wheelie boy. Yeah, so it is good to see you guys again. We are here for that sweet, tasty episode 65. Holy shit. I forgot, yeah, because I ended up breaking up the other two. Hopefully, we were okay with that. It seemed like people seemed to be fine with it, but, it's always a little bit of a gamble trying to see how that sort of thing's gonna land. Again, didn't seem to have any problem with it, or at least no one said anything about it. So that may be a thing that happens here in the future as we go along to help keep things more evenly spread out. That being said, maybe it won't happen. Maybe I'm lying to you. Maybe I'm a goddamned liar. But maybe I'm not. Anyway, what happened last episode? I came. Anyway, so what else happened in the last episode? Yeah, no, so we was at the beach having a great time with the Meech bars. And things escalated. We met a sweet jelly boy, Mr. Peacock, flew the way of the dead bird. I don't know what that means, but fuck him. Because Mr. Jelly is now our goodest boy. Don't tell Kyle I said that. I'm thinking of starting in a superhero league of sorts, if you will. Also, it occurs to me as I say this out loud, I literally made this joke. So this was a joke I was planning to make, and now you will have heard it twice, because you will have seen the joke that I made, and now you will also have seen me say this now, in which case it doesn't make any sense. I originally wanted to put it at the end of last episode, but now I put it at the beginning of this one, and I forgot I was going to do it. Shannon, you're great. Anyway, so yeah, we were there. Michiru continues to be perfect in every way, shape, and form. Emphasis on shape. Dear God. In other news, I finally got a pillow that actually fucking fits my goddamn Meech pillowcase. The only one I had isn't long enough, so her fucking feet were all just empty. So it's just, you got like from the shin down is nothing, and and the pillow itself was like flat as fuck, because I've had it since I was like older than or younger than I am now. I'll say that. So it's been around forever. So it's just flat and doesn't got any fucking weight to it. Now she's a big poofy lass, and she's great, and she's so huggable. It's great. It's good. 'Tis a good day to be a Meech fan, and it will always be that. It will never be a bad day to be a Meech fan. Front wing. Don't you fuck with me, son. Anyway, what else is new in the world of the double hit? Well, we just finished up that sweet tasty Konosuba season 2. Love making that joke, even though it's never been funny once. We finished up that good old-fashioned Bakemonogatari, which is kind of wild. Only 27 years worth of Monogatari more to go, but we're going to take a break before we start back up with that. So we're going to do us some Madoka and some fucking Erased on the channel in between that. And the other, Steins Gate Zero, and Carol and Tuesday, and We Never Learn, and School Live, and fucking Bloom Into You, and is that all of them? Psychono Season 2. Oh, shit. That's everything we have planned, and we got a ways to go, because we still got to finish up everything we're still doing. But it's okay, because we're going to get there. Oh, and Fire Emblem, because Fire Emblem is great. I really do love it. I haven't been able to play it for like 2 weeks, and it's been driving me insane. Anyway, yeah, so we finished those two up, and we have some more stuff going to be starting here soon. Not this week, but probably next week, I think is what I'm going to shoot for. When we will be starting up that good old-fashioned Madoka and Erased. Anyway, so that's there. What else do I have for your faces? Slight news of the not-so-fun variety. Not so much I got newly spoiled on something, but I got I'm about 99% sure I got the continuation of another spoiler because every once in a while someone thinks they're being helpful when they're really not. But I won't talk about that because I didn't go into the topic about it the first time it happened, so I'm not going to talk about it now. But why did you put it in my comment section? Anyway, twice, damn it. Anyway, we're going to keep going. Do I have anything else to say beyond that? Not really, other than, actually one more thing. We finished up our sub-special poll just the other day. The other doodad, it was 9 days ago. Time, what are you doing? Yeah, on the first, we finished up their sub-special poll, and we got our winner for the next sub-special, which is going to be the Steins Gate movie, which is not surprising by any means. And I'm super on board with it because I really want to watch it. Because I really like the Steins Gate. Anyway, I think that's it. I don't think I have anything else to go over beyond that, other than just the obligatory, I love Meech, want to put her in my mouth, want to marry her, shit like that. Let's continue, shall we? Please be gentle, game. Please be gentle. I'm a very fragile boy. Anyway, I am recording audio. Good. I always have to remember because I have to turn the desktop audio off for when I'm recording Fire Emblem. I turn it on for recording Grisaia. And I'm really stupid. Anyway, so what is truth and what is fiction? So saith me, the poet master myself, Yuuji. Him? You? What? Huh? Yeah. Is this real or a dream? Where am I? Where aren't I? All of a sudden, many things feel unclear to me. How high are you right now, Yuuji? And why are you not sharing? To be honest, I probably wouldn't take it. Again, I'm extraordinarily boring. I just don't care enough. Do you want some hardcore shit? I don't. I would rather just sit here and drink some coffee and be like, you guys do you. Do you want some light shit? Nah, I'm still good, to be honest. I'm just gonna stare at Meech for a while. Anyway, let's go. Every once in a while when I'm alone, I abruptly lose my bearings. Is it really alright for me to be here? To keep on living like this? My dad's It's okay. If you want to leave, that's cool. I will gladly take your spot. Don't worry about it. I am 100% on board with this. It will go well and forever. Nothing bad will ever happen because I'm here and I'm not you. So will be great. My doubts gather into a dense mass of uneasiness that threatens to swallow me up like a black hole. So wallow. Anyway, I came to sorry. That was fucking stupid. I came to school under the pretense of being a student, but I'm still myself. No matter how carefully I smooth it out my surface, the real me isn't just going to disappear. I've noticed. And I don't even fully know what the real you is. I just have inklings of ideas, and it's gonna be some shit, isn't it? I wanna love you, Yuuji, but you make it so goddamn difficult. So when Michiru came to me with her pretend lover's proposal, deep down I was more relieved than exasperated. But what if she wanted to be real lovers, though? Would you be relieved as well? Because if not, you are a bad man. Now I have an excuse to live a lie. This hasn't proved quite so straightforward. It's just a game, isn't it? Quite plain and simple. And yet sometimes the simplest things can be surprisingly difficult to fully understand. Yeah. To be honest, it's more... I'm more a little... I'm more than a little perplexed at the moment. My real feelings seem to have gotten lost in some obscure fold of my brain. I'm not having much luck finding them again. And I'm pretty sure she's feeling the same way. What's real and what's make-believe? Who am I and who aren't I? Well, I mean, it's definitely a question she needs to ask, because... God, does Michiru throw that shit into a fucking whole other thing. If you say anything other than yes, dear, I'm coming, I love you, we're gonna have to have a serious talk. We're gonna have to have an intervention. And I'm gonna have to intervene my foot up your ass. Michiru's been dropping by my room on more or less a daily basis recently. Her objective, of course, is to drag me out on pretend dates. Although I agreed to play along with the intention of killing some time, my thoughts in the matter are gradually growing muddled and unclear to me. What exactly do I keep huming her? Why exactly do I keep it? Because you loves her. Because you have a brain. Man. Damn it. You could call this a mutual crime, I suppose. We're both placating feelings that aren't real. Well, yeah, but I don't know if you get what feelings aren't real, though. I feel like you're looking at it through a warped mirror, son. A lens, not a mirror. What are you talking about? I feel like you're what the words you're saying are correct, but you don't know why they're correct, is what I think, sir. I think. What's up? You perfect spaghetti-haired best. What? Anyway, Michiru's finally gotten to the point of barging right into my room without even feeling self-conscious about it. But that's the product of my deliberate decision to not lock the door. Am I being too soft on this girl? You will never be too soft on Michiru. Not if your name is Yuuji. That's my job to be Michiru. You get what I'm saying. Anyway, nothing, but isn't it about time we ended this relationship? But if I put it that way, it sounds like we're talking about a real breakup. Shouldn't be any need to take this game so seriously. I swear to God, if you break this woman's heart, I will literally cancel the whole series. I will do it right now in front of all of these nice people. There is roughly 120 odd people who watch these episodes every single time I put one up. Somewhere, usually between 90 to 120. It's usually about in there. It jumps, especially if like it's a slow week, it happens. Point is, it's about that many people. Let's say 100 on average. There's 100 on average people who watch this series every fucking week, and they will know that it was your fault. You did it, Yuuj. Is my hand even on screen? No, it's not at all. God damn it, camera. Isn't it about time we ended this? No. Also, I just read this. Isn't it about time we got married? Is what I was gonna say, but here's what Shannon has to say. He's not the fucking protagonist. Thank God you people put up with me and my whatever the fuck I am. What is that supposed to be? Oh my God. Bach. Oh my God, I forgot how much my favorite you are. Abandoning my fleshed companion, I abruptly exit my room. Why does this feel so uncomfortable? It's like I'm living inside a man-made miniature garden. This is not the time for poetry, you bastard. With some cosmic voyeur watching me from far, but this is not the time for the poetry. Son? It's just so great. What now? Look, I agreed to play house with you, but there are limits. You tell this man. Search your feelings, sir. Except in your heart. The love of the muffin. Open my mouth to refute her, but I find myself at a loss for words. Snappy retort I was expecting just doesn't come. Well, where do you want to go then? Hey. Picnics. Bento? It's the Ugg Boy Bento. Hey, Mr. Shadow, sir, how are you doing? I always Kyle fucked me up so bad because I always jump into Kyle's voice, but I'm trying to do Bento's voice, which is a very different voice, Mr. Shadow, sir. It's so very different. It is not at all like the Kyle voice in the slightest bit, even the tiniest bit, Mr. Shadow, sir. It's not. It's different. Stop it, Kyle. You've ruined me.
Well, that's okay, because the man's Kyle's pretty great. But now let's talk about Mr. Jellyfish, because he's a whole other story, and he's a wild card, throwing himself into the situations you was not expecting. He is the wiggliest boy, the jiggliest boy, and he will lead us into the future.
And Clarence doesn't have a voice, because I never gave Clarence a voice. I blinded him, but I didn't give him a voice. Maybe he's mute too. Maybe he's just. Oh no, Clarence.
Oh no. Oh my god, my head hurts. Clarence, I'm so sorry.
At this point, I feel like I should just kill Clarence off, because he shouldn't have to suffer through everything he's going through. He was already just the discount sidekick. Now he's blind, he's mute, I don't... Or is he deaf, so that's why he doesn't talk? I don't know if it's worse to be... honestly, it's worse to be deaf, because then you also kind of just generally lose the talk. That poor fucking imaginary cat. Anyway, okay, not necessary. I don't want to spend that much time. How dare you? You want to spend all of the time. There's a limited amount of time on this earth, sir. And if you get the chance to spend any of it with Michiru, then you take that fucking chance. You do it, son. I swear to God, you do it. No. That's right. Park your ass outside on them steps. Bitch. Sorry. I am still stuck on the Clarence thing. I'm so... Oh, fuck, it's this song again. I didn't even think about that. I knew it was different, but I wasn't... Oh, damn. While waiting for Michiru, I reflect on the fact that our classmates will be returning to the dorm soon. Once they're back, will Michiru revert to her normal tsundere state? Or will she be able to gush amongst all of her friends about how goddamn happy she is because, for some reason, she likes you? I will never understand it. But I respect her opinion because she's amazing and she deserves to be happy. That is what matters. Even if I personally think... What? So... Hold on to that. You bastard. We go back to the normal routine as if this time we spent together never happened. Not that it's really any of my concern. It's her problem. I can't do it as easily because I have the back on my chair. But I gotta. Oh my god. I'm dead. This floor is not clean. Oh no. Oh god. Oh fuck. Oh shit. Oh no. She hit me with the 0-2 of it all. Oh fuck. Ow, I don't know what just made that noise. But my knee is in a very compromising position. And that's the one that I've dislocated 4 times. I should not do that. It's a mistake. Oh my god. So made that sound. Okay. I landed directly on my ass. Which I don't know how that happened because I spun around. Oh no. Baby girl, I wasn't prepared. And if you say anything, I'll fucking get you. Shit. One more time. Oh, okay, we got... Nope. Maintain. You got this. And then also adjust your pants because you fucked your pants up. Goddamn gem bottoms. All wigged out of space because you fucking fell on the ground. It's nice not having the thing in the background anymore so I won't rip my ceiling light out of the fucking roof. I will drop water all over me though, so that's cool. Play back.
お待たせダーリン
Okay, one more time.
ダーリン
One
お
more
待た
time.
せダーリン
No, shut up, Yuuji. I
お
got
待た
this.
せダーリン
Same for you. Mouse, what are you doing over there? Why, you were supposed to be on that. You bastard. I had to be stopped, and apparently the game decided that was where I needed to stop. Darling, even for the sake of authenticity, I'm pretty reluctant to start calling you honey. Oh my god, please call her honey. For multiple reasons. Because the 02 of it all, and also because her hair looks sweet like honey, in the same color. I don't even like honey, really. I like it more now than I did as a kid, but if we start calling her honey, it will become my favorite thing in the world. I don't care. I will, even if I don't actually like it, I will pretend that I do for the sake of Michiru. So please call her honey. Also, never mind, don't do that because that's my thing. Just shut up, fuck you. Why am I rooting for you, Yuuji? We're rivals.
いいのよ別に私が気分を盛り上げたくて嘘で言ってるだけなんだから気にしないで
Just wants to get pumped, man. Fucking woo! Yeah. 23 minutes in, we've clicked like 4 times. Okay, so let's move. Easy for you to say, darling, huh?
それじゃあ歩きましょう最近ユージに付き合って結構歩くようになったから少し
You out here making them gains? Yeah, man. Kicking ass. Dude, if I had some, like, I've thought about this before, because, like, again, like, my favorite, VN is Kato Shoujo, and the character who is my favorite from that, which is a very fucking close race in that game. God, that cast is amazing. But, like, her whole thing is, like, running and being athletic and shit, like, I'm not that kind of person. I'm lazy, and I'm such a fucking goon. But, like, if you had someone like that who was there and was, like, fucking with it and you loved him enough, like, if it was like Emmy, or, God forbid, someone like fucking Michiru, oh my god, fuck that. I'd be the thinnest motherfucker on the earth. I would be running every fucking 5 seconds. Like, I Sir, you have to lose 100 pounds in order to date Michiru. 100%, I'll be there by next week. Like, for reals. I don't give a fuck. Elon Musk could come to my house tomorrow and be like, yo, son, you have 2 weeks to lose 100 pounds. For realsies, 100%. Make it happen. And I will fucking give you a fucking, like, AI robo-human Michiru. I would never come back inside again. At least not until that happened. And then I just run the whole goddamn town. I don't give a fuck. So basically what I'm saying is my loneliness is why I'm fat. What? Anyway, I'm just saying. A hell of a motivator. I doubt there'd be that significant a change in a few days. Let's see here.
今胸見たでしょエッチ
I mean, I was, but that's just more just a general thing. You can't be built literally perfectly and expect that that's not gonna happen occasionally. I'm sorry. It's meant purely in a mark of your greatness. You know. No, I did not. I looked at your waist and then at your cat.
猫の胸エッチエッチっていうかこの子はオスなのかしら
How dare you, sir? I am... What? Are you asking this question now? Because I'm pretty sure we've established it's a dude. If not, say hi to Kylie. Again, I'm about 90% sure Yuuji has stated that it's a dude. I don't know how you know. Are you looking? You creepy fuck. Whatever. It's a male. Okay, good. Thank God. The bad's Kyle remains the bad's Kyle until further notice.
なんで知ってるの
He was staring at his dick. You fucking weirdo. Because I looked.
見たのかよおい。どこ見たんだよおい。
You staring at my cat's business? What are you doing? Rest assured, there was no funny business involved. It's not this kind of not this kind of game. When I was in it is not that kind of game, Yuuji. It better not be. I'll quit tonight. Well, it's hardly important.
注射？あ、そうだ。そうだよね。
He
ユー
did.
ジってこの子にワクチン注射
Probably
打って
gave him
くれ
like
たんでしょ？
fucking 20 of them. Huh? Did Chizuru spill the beans?
絶対内緒にしてねって言われたけどね。実はユージって結構優しいよね。
Good to know Teach is a gossip. No, she's principal. Shut up, I'm calling Teach. Let me have this. Again, at times he can be great. He has a lot of good things about him. He has many things that could be fostered into a good way. It's all of the other shit that makes it very difficult, Yuuji. You're a difficult man. I'll give you a chance. But you fucked this up for me. I'll try not to fuck it up for both of us. Through decisions in the game. However many there will be. There was the ones for like the... There's been barely any. There's been the ones to help lean towards Sachi. And then there's like the ones to actually pick it out. And then that was it, really. So there's not an abundance of... Whatever. But let me tell you all the reasons why I like you. Actually, no, we've done that 27 times, and it always lasts about an hour and a half at a piece. What? Honestly, are there any words as so hollow as a woman's just between the two of us?
どうしたユージ？
I will say this. Holy shit, do people love to talk. To just fucking... Just break the I won't tell anyone promise so much. I remember how many times I was like, hey, girlfriend, this person who I trust, here's this information. That's a thing, isn't it? That is kind of wild. Don't tell anyone, please. Gotcha. Next week. So about this thing that I heard, you motherfucker. And I was astonished when she cheated on me. What? Anyway, nothing's wrong. I'm not talking about sad things in my life. Pipe down, come on. Fucking dare you. She ain't Mario, motherfucker.
待ってってば、どこ行くか私しか知らないはずなのに。
She got a point, my dude. She may be dumb, but she got the information. I say this with
やっぱり
love.
ここって落ち着く。
So much love. So goddamn much love. Have we returned? Hey. In a less than totally unpredictable development, the destination Michiru guides me to is the usual clearing overlooking the sea. Michiru, my friend. Michiru, my wife. Motherfucker. Gonna be blunt. Why are you so attached to this place? Well, it's because it's beautiful, like her. And also she had a whole discussion about very sad things. Well, Michiru did. It is what it is. Michiru slowly licks her lips with her tongue, and then looks at me straight with her in the face and smiles.
ない。
No reason? Even though you come here at every possible opportunity, you expect me to believe you have no reason for doing so.
ああ、そのないっていうのは適切じゃないな。つまりこの場所は綺麗だし、すごく遠くまで見えるし、空気が美味しい
We'll
し、
say this, and I see her
猫ニ
does
ャとも
taste
出
quite
会え
good.
たし、それから
That's
空
weird.
が高いし、好きなんだけど。
So right before she had talked about, or well, again, Michiru had talked about how it made everything kind of, or how she viewed it as, it made everything feel so insignificant because it was just so fucking big. It was just such a expanse. So I don't know if that's a shared thing. Possibly, but other one's kind of weird too. I have a feeling that today I'm finally going to hear about whatever it is Michiru's been hiding from me. Therefore, as the girl hems and haws, I simply wait patiently. So as not to let some crumb of truth blow away in the wind, I shield my ear with a hand and sit quietly waiting.
あとね、友達のことを思い出す。
If you make me cry, motherfucker, I'm gonna be a little upset. But, because, you know, like, all of the times, or at least the first time and a little bit more on, the times that she's started having her panic attacks, again, I feel like it's safe to say that's what that is. She starts having her panic attacks. It's around the topic of friends and best friend in particular. So, yeah. What's up, little bean? Michiru finally manages to just barely squeeze out the words. At the same moment, her cat gives a small cry.
この場所に来ると、すごく大事な友達のことを思い出すんだ。別にここで何かあったわけじゃないんだけどね。
Friend a big fan of the sea or something like that? Just kind of get the vibe or something? Are they dead? Because if they're dead, that's really, really sad. Hell, if anything, if they'd moved or something, they'd be very, very sad. But, like, just... I feel like dead is probably sadder. Either way, I just don't want to see Michiru unhappy. Let's see. And this friend of yours... is this friend of yours now a source of distress?
わかんない。いいよ、そんな話は。
Or... they could not have died and have become a shitbag, which also happens, but I feel like you wouldn't be as reminiscent of it in that case. I don't know. Point is, Michiru needs to be happy all of the time and forever, and that's all that matters. Michiru clears her throat with just a little cough, brushing her previous comments off the table of
あ
conversation.
りがとうね。デートごっこすごく楽しい。でもちょっと怖いなって思う。こんなに楽しくて毎日笑ってて、そんな風に生きる資格があるのかなって。
Is that an interesting sentiment? She's rubbing off on you, and or you're rubbing off on her, and I don't know how I feel about it. But in seriousness, though, yes. Yes. Yes, you do. Fuck, Yuuji does, and he pisses me off immensely. The thing is, everyone deserves to be able to fucking live a life being happy. Man. Come on now.
私はもっと世界の端っこでちっちゃく呼吸しながら生きなきゃいけないんじゃないのってそう思っちゃう。
Unless I get to be there with you, god damn it. It is crazy. Again, I've talked about it before, but it is honestly ridiculous how much this character has meant to me over the past since I met her. And just the little things that kind of brought me here. Like again, I was talking about it with my friend Jeff, the one who recommended the game to me, and I'm like, I hope you realize that you having to sit here and listen to me talk about her every 5 seconds in the Discord or on camera or whatever that is, it's 100% your fault. You you told me to play the game, and 100% you've created a monster here by doing this. Okay, I know you have fucking tremors, boy, but if you could not shake over nothing, that'd be cool. It'd be fantastic. Because I just shake normally, but it's yeah, put the slightest bit of emotion in me, and then I'm a fucking goddamn shake weight. You know, I don't want to go back to a world where I don't know Michiru, man. Again, it's a fictional character. I've never had illusions otherwise. I'm not the kind of person to be like that. But I am the kind of person to acknowledge that, but also still view characters as if they were real, I guess, if that makes sense. To view characters as if they were people more than if they were characters. I acknowledge that they're not real, but I do acknowledge them for what they are more than for what they are in the context of a series or of a game. And I think that's why characters are my favorite part of media and stuff. Like when someone talks about the flaws of a character, why this character is blah, 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 or something like that. And I'm like, well, that's because she's a person, and people fucking are goofy and weird and don't always make sense. Humans are irrational fucking creatures, man. It's, yeah. But like, I don't know, I've always viewed characters from that angle. And again, Michiru is very much the same boat as that. And I don't know. I just, again, nothing new here, but I fucking adore Michiru, and I wouldn't want to be in a fucking time and a place where I didn't know her anymore, man. She just makes life better for me. Makes it sadder at points, too. But, like, I don't know. Like, it's such a stupid fucking thing. But, again, that which was bought as a joke. The pillow which was bought as a joke is now one of my favorite purchases I've ever made. Just because I can just have it, and I'm like, this is nice. This is way nicer than it has any right to be. This just feels good. Just makes me not feel as sad. Which is a fucking thing, but it does. I don't know, man. I don't know. As again, because I had plenty of characters I really loved. Like, before this one, Ichigo was the biggest out of fucking nowhere. And then before her, probably have been Nanami from Sakura So. But even then, I really, really liked those characters, and I still really, really do. They're still in my top 4? Do I got them in my top 4? Yeah. I have Ichigo as 2, and Nanami as 4, and then Suzuha as 3. But, like, you know, I really enjoy those characters, but the jump up from Ichigo to Michiru is fucking absurd. Like, it really is. And, like, again, I think I talked about it a little bit ago with comparing favorite characters. I don't remember if it was in this or something else. But, like, again, the lower half of my top 50 or whatever are all very bunched up in place, but it would be real stupid for me to say, well, my top, say, 25th favorite character is blah, 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 and blah, in no particular order, because that sounds stupid. So they're all just kind of there, and they're all bunched up, and they're all damn near the same actual position. They just have to have a different number. But then the top 10 kind of takes a big jump, and they're all really close together. And then there's fucking Michiru's out of the fucking goddamn stratosphere. Like, I don't know, it's just... This character gives me immense joy and calmness in my heart, even if it makes me sad sometimes. and I don't know, I don't want to have a world where you wouldn't be around in it. So that idea really makes me really sad. Legit kind of brightens up my day every day when I get to fucking look at the poster behind me or something like that, or the fucking pillow, again, as dumb as it is. I don't know, it just makes me fucking happy. It makes me feel better. Again, even if I hate the game, even if I honestly did by the end of it hate the game entirely, like this is the trashiest VN ever. I almost said VA. What? No, definitely not accurate. Like even if that was the case, which it's absolutely not looking like it's gonna be, even remotely close. But even if it was, getting Michiru out of it is the best thing I've ever gotten out of almost any fucking series ever. I think the only thing that would even come close would be the things I got out of Ruby, which is all of this. The channel, the everything. And Pokemon to a similar extent. Those series are why I'm here. In more ways than one. Both sad and just totally normal and optimistic. But like again, those would probably be the closest comparisons. But just in a general togetherness, no, that compares to Michiru, man. It's ridiculous. It's stupid, and I love it. Point is, you are loved. You can't hear me right now, but you are loved. The black cat repeatedly circles around Michiru's legs and sort of in search of attention, but the girl's so caught up in her little monologue she doesn't even seem to notice.
ユージがごっこでもデートしてくれて嬉しいんだよ。猫ニャンもいるし。
You're damn right you got the bads,
全
Kyle.
部これは嘘で、夢で、いつか消えちゃうんじゃないかなって思う自分もいる。今は箱を外から見ているだけで、蓋を開けたら空っぽで、最初から何もなかったんだよってならないか。それが怖いの。ねえ、私って最近変じゃない？私は私でいられる？ちゃんと私のままでユージと一緒に過ごせてる？こんなこと聞くなんておかしいよね。自分でも分かってるんだ。でも怖いの。ねえユージ、私。
Man, in the words of the other one, Michiru's a Michiru. You're you, man. And that's what's great about you. Even if people change or you're a little different here and there in what you do, you're still you. You're doing that. That change is made for a reason. It is still you. You still you. And you is fucking perfect, man. I don't like seeing you sad. Put a hand on Michiru's cheeks and feel the temperature of her skin. The girl before my eyes is without a doubt the Michiru I know. No more, no less. And it's also true that another Michiru appears occasionally in her place. I know basically nothing about the girl. Not why she became this way, not what it means. No matter how many pseudo-dates we accumulate, I'm not going to get any closer to that answer. There are just some places role-playing can't take you. You're you. Same as always. There's nothing strange about you. I think I've told you this before, but you worry too much.
気にしなくていいのかな。私ちゃんとできてる？いろんなことちゃんとできてる？
Why does not every video game in the history of time and space have a dedicated hug button where you can just you know, you don't gotta do anything, but you know, you just do this. Just be a thing that happens. I feel like I'm strangling you. Also, be careful what you're holding in your hand. You just do this. That's all. I look like a fucking weirdo. Well, that would be because you are, Shannon. You're very much a weirdo. So I'm gonna just sit here. This is gonna be me for the rest of this, so it's probably only gonna be about 15 minutes or so, but okay. We're here now. This looks stupid. Fuck it, I don't care. All of a sudden, Michiru's eyes are tinged with red.
私バカだからよくわかんないの。
Hey, man.
ねえ、ユージも私をバカだと思う？
I mean, you're a doof. You are. But that's not a bad thing. That's like, I have never, like, I make fun of Michiru's, you know, intelligence fair enough as anyone does. Because she's not the brightest. But she doesn't need to be, man. She isn't. I'm not either. I'm a fucking idiot. I'm a moron. I'm currently sitting here with a fucking body pillow on camera. I'm an idiot. I'm a moron. I'm a fucking doofus. But I don't need to be something else. I'm where I am. You're where you are. And I think you're great the way you are. That's the thing, is you don't need to be something other than that. And just because you have your moments doesn't mean you can't be, you know, smart in the heart, wise, just smart in general in the right moment. Like, I mean, you're you, and that's okay. Fucking great. Again, I stand by perfect, even with your, you know, you-ness, man. Again, there is nothing dumb about that.
多分すごい好きで、そういうのって嫌い？
No, that's even in camera. Not really.
それも嘘。
I'm not so sure. No, I mean, don't get too paranoid on me, alright? Take this at face value. You're fine just the way you are. Fucking A right. It is about goddamn time, sir.
そのままの私ってなんだろう。
It means
よく
what
わかんないんだ。
it means, man. You're perfect the way you are. You are you, and it wouldn't be you if you were something else. I don't know, man. You're you, and that's what matters. Michiru blinks rapidly, and a single large teardrop rolls down her face. No others follow. Boy, if you want to hit her with the like little cheek squeegee motion, you hit her with the fucking chin grab before, and I was like, that's you nice. Like, you want to go for that? That's a classic, and I respect it because that's what I would go for. I'm counting on you, Yuuji.
私ね、ユージと
You
デート
failed
して
me.
るずっとこのままだったらいいなって思ったの。ずっと今日が続けばいいなって。だって嘘のデートごっこでも終わりが来なければそれが本当でしょ。だから終わるのが怖い。
Yeah. Again, man, like we've had this discussion a lot on the channel, and I don't deal well with any of that. I don't know. It never feels good to have anything come to an end, whether it's the big one or just, you know, feeling together when normally you can't. See, but pretending has its advantages. No matter what happens, you can pass it off as a joke. Nobody has to get hurt.
そうかもしれないね。でも終わるの怖いな。猫ニャーがいなくなるのが、ユージがどっか行っちゃうのが、友達が、みんなが消えるのが怖い。
As the words leave her mouth, Michiru slowly squats down to finally pet the black cat at her feet. Somehow, the movement reminds me of an elderly musician lovingly attending to their
楽
instrument.
しければ楽しいほど怖くなる。この楽しさは本物なのかなって。そうなんじゃないかなって。だから私よくわかんないよ。
Yeah, and I think it's a really natural thing to be scared of losing the good things that you have and not always expecting or being able to accept where you're at when it's a positive thing. Especially if you're really used to life kind of just beating you down. Again, I'm not saying I had the worst life ever, because I definitely didn't. There's plenty of things where things went really well. But hell, if you've paid attention to the series, you will know there have been things that have obviously not gone again. There was a reason I was crying kind of hard in one episode, even though I didn't even really say what I wanted to say. I didn't want to say it, that was why I didn't say it. But I did get, like, yeah. But anyway, like, it's I didn't have the worst life in the world, but I didn't have the best one either. And it's a lot better now than it was before. Infinitely better now. And it doesn't always feel 100% real to be in a better place. It doesn't. Like, again, I still have issues as much as anyone else. It's thankfully just a lot easier to deal with shit these days. But, you know, such is the way of life. But again, when you do kind of move on from something that is more just in general worse to getting to a better place, it can be hard to fully understand why. Like, just to use the channel in general as an example, you know, when you, like, a lot of the times just the love and support that I've gotten from people, whether they be friends or family or just random people out of nowhere. So many of you guys, random people out of literally people from literally the exact opposite end of the world who probably speak my language as a second language. But those people still care and have compassion, or at least see value in me or what I do, and or at least tolerate me. And it doesn't always feel real, and especially earlier on. Like, again, sometimes the things, I remember the first big nice thing anyone really said to me when I started doing the channel thing. And I remember when she said what she said, and just, it was something, again, it was as simple as, you know, hey, you make life a little bit better. I've had a boring ass day at work, and I get to come home and watch these and just laugh my ass off for a bit, and that makes everything a little bit better. And something so much as simple as that made me want to cry. And, you know, like, it's because it doesn't feel like you've ever done anything to deserve the good that you get. And again, it's comparing two slightly different things, but it's the same idea, I think. Is it doesn't feel like you've earned the good that you have. And it's easy to feel like you're gonna lose it all. Because you don't think you've earned it, even if you have. Even if it doesn't matter if you earned it, even if it's just there, and that's a good thing. It feels weird or wrong or not real and shit, and like, I don't know, I get that, and it's sad, but I do get it. That being said, you fucking do. It is real. And it damn well better stay, or I'm gonna be pissed. I'm struck by the need to reassure Michiru, setting aside my own complex circumstances and uncertain feelings. I want to do something for this girl crying in front of me. Maybe you do have a fucking heart, Jesus Christ. More than a little presumptuous of me, yes, but I simply can't bring myself to stay silent. You're not wrong, Michiru. Most things do come to an end, but that's... In that instant, her hand still moving towards the cat's fur, Michiru changes. I swallow the words that were about to leave my mouth and carefully observe her. The girl before my eyes was no longer the Michiru I wanted to comfort. You again? God, you've got crappy timing, woman. Michiru offers me a dry and amused little laugh, then moves her arms carefully back and forth as if testing the parts that compose her. And I've sat here for longer than I should have. Alright. Smooches. What? Okay, my heart's all fucked up now. What have I done? That's not what I meant to do at all. Okay. What's wrong? What's the matter with me? Anyway, I suppose I have to express my gratitude. Thank you for dating this girl. Seems like you're not particularly honest about your feelings either, eh? Okay, this is her.
デートごっこっていうややこしい形になったけど、この子はすごく喜んでる。ありがとう。でもね、だから困ってるのよ。思ったよりも、この子本気だったの。
Yeah, did you really think it was just gonna like be simple? It's just gonna be like, oh, there's 2 weeks of fun and it's over and I guess it's all good now. Michiru too brushes her bangs out of her eyes, then tugs on the hem of her dress, clearly uncomfortable.
こんな服まで用意して、ちょっと男にこびすぎじゃない？
Hey man,
まあ、
she rocks
そ
that
れは
shit.
私の趣味じゃないってだけかもしれないけど、努力は。
Yeah, give her credit where she deserves it, man. She's putting in the business.
ちょっとね、まずくない？
I mean, I don't follow.
そう。つまりさ、君はこの子を安心させたいと思ってる。そうでしょ。この子と
damn it.
ずっと一緒にいることができる？ずっと離れないでいることができる？
I mean, I
永
could,
遠に守ることが
but
できる。
I'm not Yuuji, so fuck me again. Instead of answering, I squeezed my clenched hands a little tighter. It would be easy enough to object, but the girl has a point.
ユージ君は仕事柄、学園を離れることだってあるでしょ？その時の寂しさをどう紛らわせてくれるの？君のいない夜、この子は誰にすがればいい？どれだけ泣くと思う？そうなる前に寝ましょう。遊びはおしまい。
God, I don't like any of that. I have noticed that is in general kind of a theme that I see a lot in stuff. And again, I've made the comparison to Katawa Shoujo 7 billion thousand times because it's my favorite and it's a VN. But again, that idea of cutting something off before it has a chance to hurt you because you're going to lose it. Again, it's one I've seen pop up a fair number of times in different and in different mediums and in real life even. The idea of cutting something off before it has a chance to get worse because you don't want it to be on bad terms, you don't want to lose someone or whatever the case is. And I get it. I get it. But also I don't. I've never been one to see calling it quits now as the better option than seeing it through, than experiencing what you can while you can. Again, I get the idea, but I can't agree with it. I would much rather spend the time with someone, being a friend or being in love or being whatever the case, through as best I could to the end, than moving the end up. I don't know. The girl claps her hands together firmly. Again, it's not wrong. She does have a point. Yuji's a very special fucking case. He's fucking Yuuji. But yeah. The strangely dry sound hangs in the air for a moment. A black cat, alarmed, darts off into the tall grass. Michiru, my friend. Lacking for a better alternative, I venture to call the girl out in front of me by that name. You talk about the end like it's inevitable, but some things do last forever. Of course, the vast majority don't. That's not a reason to give up looking. No matter how minuscule the odds may be, eternity does exist. Might take a borderline miracle to find it, but you can't deny it's there. Michiru twists her face as if she's taken a bite out of a particularly sour lemon.
ユージ君ってそんなこと言う人なんだ。そうね。確かに否定はできない。 誰にも奇
Yeah,
跡
right.
を否
Since
定す
when
る
is this
ことは
motherfucker a goddamn optimist?
でもそうやって都合のいい言葉に甘えたら結局最後に傷つくのはこの子なのよ。
But again, do you want to throw away what good you can have in exchange for... Is it honestly going to hurt you that much less? I don't know. No, again, it's not a... It's a mindset I understand, but I can't understand, I guess. A mindset, let's say, I can empathize, sympathize with, but I can't fully understand.
君が奇跡を起こせなかったらただ奇跡を夢見て裏切られて終わっていくの。ねえ、
I'd rather try than not try at all. I really would.
私はちょっと残酷だと思う。
So what's the phrase? Better to have loved than lost? Loved and lost than to have never loved in the first place, or some shit like that, whatever. The beautiful scenery, the pleasant wind, all of it seems to have abruptly drained of color and flavor. I can't find an effective response to her
この子は
words.
君とずっと一緒に黙ってる。この子と君をデートさせてあげることがこの子のためになるかと思ったけど違うみたい。お願いだからこの子のことを傷つけないでね。
I mean, from the way you're saying it, there's no way she doesn't get hurt. But at least you can make the good outweigh it immensely, I think. I don't know. Again, I'm speaking from my perspective. Yuuji, again, has a different one. He is himself. He has a different life. He has different commitments. He has some crazy shit. Definitely a fucking murderer. But, like, I'm just saying... I don't know. I'm just giving my perspective, I guess. I have no intention of hurting her, but when you're that afraid of getting hurt, as the words are leaving my mouth, Michiru's body language slackens and expression on her face changes. I instantly sense that the girl I know has returned.
まあちょっとクラッてした。
Hey, man. Oh, don't do that to me. That's dangerous. Oh, my goddamn pillow back. Michiru grins brightly, but when she notices my grim expression, the smile quickly fades from her face. Her eyes full of uneasiness, she tentatively opens her mouth.
私何か変なこと言った。もしかしてまた。
Her lips begin to tremble. It's obvious that the girl is genuinely afraid. She has the expression of a child who's looked down into a deep, dark
やっ
well.
ぱりか。そうなんだね。そうなんだよな。
Sweetie.
いつもそうなんだ。なんでかな。私が大切だって思ったり必要だと感じると消えちゃうの。そう思うと遠くへ行っちゃう。だからそんなこと思わない方がいいんだよね。このまま楽しい時を続けばいいなんて思っちゃダメなんだよね。私夢なんて見ちゃダメなんだ。
Instead of answering, I silently wrap my arms around Michiru and hug her tightly. A very abrupt action on my part, to be sure, but it felt like the thing to do. Damn right it was. Michiru's breath catches in her throat. I can faintly feel her pounding pulse through her skin. I can't find anything to say to her right now. I don't know what she's gone through, or where these anxieties come from. I can feel her suffering like it's my own. My emotions and hers seem to have been rolled up into a hopelessly tangled mess. To be honest, I don't have the first idea what to tell her. And therefore, guided by sheer instincts, I decide to come out and say something that's been on my mind for a long time now. This isn't the time for false happiness or hollow consolation. Right now, she needs the truth. Michiru, my friend, there's something I've been wanting to tell you. You mind?
No. Nani?
I don't know what I should say to you right now, so I'm gonna go with this.
わかったから早く言ってよ。怖いことじゃないよね。すんがりしたことじゃないよね。
Well, I'm not sure.
わかった。覚悟する。はい、言って。早く。
The cat? You're calling it Kitty Meow, aren't you?
うん。
Well, you're god-awful at naming things. Oh, god damn it, I love you. Just fucking broke her entire brain. Oh, I'll say it again. You are terrible at naming things.
何それ今
Oh.
それ普通今のタイミングで言う
I want that as my fucking ringtone. Fucking what? Oh, I needed this right now. God, I needed it. Were you listening to me? I didn't know what to tell you, so for the time being, I decided to say something that's been on my mind for a while.
まず伝えてみたじゃないでしょ
He is.
今のだって
Honestly, I think that's probably the best thing he could have said. Not just because it's real cute. The timing might have been somewhat odd, granted, but they are sincere words. Try to calm yourself, alright?
混乱するでしょ全くもう考えてんだか
I'll never know, man.
ユージって本当に意味わかんないもう
Michiru laughs, a hint of cheerfulness returning to her voice. Her deeply sorrowful expression gives way to the same straightforward smile I saw yesterday. I deliberately chose to play for time. As a temporary stopgap measure, I've simply shifted the topic away from potentially problematic subjects. Again, I honestly probably think that's probably the best thing you could have done. I don't know if it was the right decision, but I didn't want to make some half-assed insincere promise just to bring Michiru momentary reassurance. It'd be easy enough to lie to this girl and make her feel like the problem's been solved, but that wouldn't be a genuine progress. Might as well backfire, in fact. And so, I stalled her. I put off the inevitable for now. I've decided that a little more time would be necessary to resolve this problem, and now I have it.
あのね
I think, again, that's probably the best thing you could have done.
名前じゃないよ
Oh, yeah? It's fucking Kyle. Oh, it isn't? But you're constantly calling him
だ
that.
って猫って呼ぶわけにはいかないでしょにゃーって鳴くから猫にゃ
So if he was a dog, he'd be doggy bark?
そういうことだって名前つけたくなかったな
The man's Kyle is not going anywhere, damn it.
すぐどこ
He
か
loves the Michiru too much.
だからそうならないように名前なんてつけたら関係性ができちゃうでしょそれが怖かったの
I see. I suppose that explains it. There's no harm in naming the animal. You should reconsider.
いいのかなそんなことして
I think Kyle thinks it'd be alright, goddammit. Profoundly shocked by my proposal, Michiru hesitates. But honestly, she's so transparently attached to the animal that sticking with this purely functional non-name seems both awkward and
も
pointless.
し名前をつけて その瞬間にどうかなっちゃうこと
You better not.
ない？
As far as I know, you do have superpowers. Invisibility is not one of them. Counting on you, Kyle. Not impossible, but it strikes me as exceptionally unlikely. I know. Why don't I propose a name for the little beast? Let's see here. Rommel has a nice ring.
やだ。ね、何それ。ずっと言ってるよね、ロンメルって。
I don't know if that's a reference to something or if that's just a thing. I don't know. Or if he just really likes the name Rommel. but honestly, it's not a terrible name. There is a true name, though, and it's fucking Kyle. Cuteness was a requirement? I see, I'm too used to thinking of names as purely practical signifiers. Signifiers? I'm gonna end this episode soon. I suppose.
そもそもロンメルって何なの？
See, that's my question. A general.
将軍か。いや、
Fucking General Kyle. I will lead the forces into the enemies of Gondor. What? Hold on, woman. Rommel's no hole in the ground. Listen up. Rommel is an officer of the German army, known as Desert Fox for... Called me the Red Baron. Fucking stop, man. Please? Don't actually. But please? I need to find out who does the voice of... Oh, that's cute. I see what you've done there, game. I need to find out who does the fucking voice of Kyle. Because they're great. And I want us to have a Kyle off. They can do my boy as he is in the game, and I'll just do this. I'll just be the bads as he truly be. I see. If you're that opposed, I guess there's nothing for it. All right. How about this one? Erwin. Erwin is a great name, actually. Kyle Erwin. Officially, it's somewhat longer. Erwin-Johannes.
Erwin-Johannes?
You're a bitch. You... Catty ho. I love you. No, I don't. You suck. Oh. Alright then. All joking aside, go ahead and name him as you see fit. I would have been okay with Erwin, to be honest. I was still gonna call him Kyle, but that can be his middle name. What you thinking, best? Use that super brainy yo's. Michiru bashfully rubs her thighs together and speaks with a clear hint of embarrassment in her voice. Oh my goodness. Oh. You're a bitch. It's fucking great. How did you arrive at this name? Or it's mixing fucking Meow and Rommel together is what it is, motherfucker. Yeah. She just ship named the fucking cat for you. You fucking love her, boy. You fucking deny this. Not on the slightest. It was just the first thing that popped into my head. That's why I said every 5 seconds. Baby girl, it's great. Fuck him. God damn it! I just fucking cut your whole digit off. Michiru looks up at me, clearly looking for approval. In response, I offer my honest opinion on the matter. Do it. A name can be anything, really. What matters is the fact that you're the one who named it. As of today, that cat belongs to you. Kyle Erwin Meowmel. Yeah. Well, I doubt it could care less. It's a fucking cat. Don't ask him to be honest. He's Yuuji. How many times are you gonna make me repeat myself? When it comes to naming things, you are just the worst.
ちょっちゃくすぎるでしょねえちょっと
He's a bastard. Oh, well, whatever the name, there's no changing what's already been decided. Alright then, why don't we head back?
うんねえ幼児手つないでいいよね
They're open.
ほら一
Don't
応
worry, boy, I
まだ
got this.
デートごっこだし
You take both. We'll skip merrily down the way. Or I can even tell her I don't mind. Michiru clings to my
ありが
arm.
とう幼児私の世界のパーツが一つ増えたみたい
It's gonna take a minute to get used to this name with this whole Kyle thing still sticking around a bit.
Good for you. Collect enough of those, maybe you can piece together a world that belongs to you alone. It's up to you to get what's included. Up to you what gets included. It's like the Dragon Balls.
そうだね
He said, never having seen that series. What? Okay. All right then. Let's get going. Ludmila Pavlichenko. Is that what we're going for? Did I nail it? Get an A plus.
ちょっとニャンメルだってば名前全然変わるじゃないニャンメルも返事しないのねえねえあははもうそうだ
Oh,
ビ
baby
スケッ
girl.
トあげるから
Oh, get him with the
だから
biscuits.
懐きな
Get him
さ
some
い
biscuit.
より私に懐きなさい
Kyle loves the biscuits.
ビスケット好きかそっかそっかよーしよしよしわしわしゃ
Jesus
ビスケット好きか
Christ.
そっかそっかよーしよしよしわしわしゃ
Stop doing it. You're a grown-ass man. We're gonna be 23 in a month. You eyes work. Today Michiru obtained a new piece of... I am gonna be 22 or 23 in a month. Holy shit. Today Michiru obtained a new piece of herself, but we can't forget that none of her problems really have been resolved. Still, the girl's begun to walk on her own 2 feet, if only within the bounds of a make-believe fantasy. As for myself, the words of the other Michiru still weigh heavily on my mind. If eternity doesn't exist, then what can I do for a girl who wants something permanent? Easy enough to sulk and say it's all meaningless in the end, but with that mindset, we'll never even crack open the door to her world. Well, my heart's all fucked up. This has been an experience, and our boy has a nickname.
Oh, the bad's Kyle McMeowmel.
Anyway, I have to go. Hopefully this isn't all desynced at this point. But I love you guys, honestly. Take care. Thank you guys for watching. And I will see you guys next time, whenever that happens to be. God, I love fucking Michiru so much. I feel like there should be a comma in there somewhere, but also... No, there shouldn't. Oh! I have to laugh or I would cry.